First of all, let me let y'all know before y'all start coming for me in the comments, because y'all already low-key did. If y'all hear that intermittent beeping, I know I need to change the battery in the smoke detectors. I let my landlord know we gonna get it handled, because, you know what I'm saying, I know how y'all get in them comments. Take it easy. Hey my G babies, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl G-Doll here. If you are new, I don't know where you've been, but let's go ahead and make sure we hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification, because this video will be day 4 of Vlogmas. So we almost halfway there. So you don't want to miss nothing, because the content is just going to keep coming until Christmas Eve. So let's make sure we do that. So as I promised in day 1 of Vlogmas, I'm going to do another story time. And this is another tragic story of another event that took place in one of the worst years of my life, 2019. That was not the year for me. So let me go ahead and tell y'all. I know y'all already saw my story time about when I went to jail for 24 hours in February of 2019. So now, Thursday, December 19th, 2019 wanted to end with a bang. My car got stolen. My whole vehicle, bruh, gone. Vanished into thin air. Crazy, right? Let me tell y'all what happened. It was a 2017 all-black Toyota Corolla. I had named her Dior, of my baby. And I got that car in 2017, January 2017. So I didn't even have it, I didn't even make it to 3 years with that car. I bought that car with 8 miles on it. Brand new off the lot. But it's okay. It's okay. Because now I have Goldilocks, And it's only going to be up from here. If you know, you know. So yeah, Thursday, December 19th, 2019, I'm up getting dressed for work. I remember it was a payday. I remember I was going to the gym after work. I was packing my gym bag. I had meal prep, this, that, and the third. It was cold that morning. I was living with my boyfriend at that time. So, because, big single. So, yeah, I was living with my boyfriend at that time. So, he had a Volkswagen, but it was push start. My Toyota wasn't push start, even though it was a 2017, but I digress. So he went downstairs to warm up his car. And then he was like, hey, you want me to warm up your car because it needs to defrost? Per usual, I was running a little late because we were living in Camp Creek and I was working in Norcross. That's a drive. If you don't know, Google it. That's a little drive. I believe it was about 45 minutes one way with very minimal traffic. So yeah, was rushing. He went downstairs to warm up my car just like he did his. Then he came back upstairs to help me carry my bags down. Because like I said, I had my purse, work bag, workout bag, lunch. I had a lot of things I was carrying. So literally he went downstairs, warmed my car. I was putting on my finishing touches. I remember I had on my burgundy blazer. I love that blazer, still have it. So he came back upstairs. He came back upstairs, y'all. It was less than 5 minutes, and I put that on my life. Less than 5 minutes. We walked back downstairs. He was in front of me, because I remember I locked the door. And he was like, oh, shit. And I was like, what? He was like, I think your car gone. And I thought he was trying to be fun. I'm like, come on, I'm running late. I don't have time to play with you. He was like, no, your car was parked right there. Cause he lived on the 3rd floor, so he was coming down the stairs. You should have been able to see my car. Still saw his running and heard his running, but mine was gone. The difference was he had a push to start, so he could lock his car, while it was running. I just had a regular key in the ignition, so technically he left my car door unlocked. Once again, I know, don't come for me in the comments. Don't come for me in the comments. We were both from small country towns. I have warmed up my car before, unlocked, walked back in the house, came back, it was nothing. I have done that on many occasions. So no, I don't feel like he just made a poor decision, because neither one of us had experience where you cannot warm up your car and literally come right back. I'm not going to warm up the car and leave for an hour. 5 minutes, bruh. 5 minutes. I promise you. So yeah, I think it was just a matter of opportunity for whoever took my vehicle. They took it and drove off, and that 5 minute gap, car was gone. So you know me, I'm dramatic. I immediately dropped everything out of my hands. I'm in shock. I cannot believe somebody just drove off in my shit. It gets better. I had my wallet in there with my license, debit cards. Mind you, it's payday. All that was in my car. Being lazy, and I switched purses so much, I just left those cards in the car, because literally I had gotten back home late. I was like, a couple hours, I'm gonna be right back in this car to go to work. So I left it in the car. All type of important documentation, all type of shit was in my car. All my court paperwork from me going to jail earlier that year and probation and all of that was in my car. And because I was living with him, and I never fully unpacked, I had a lot of my good shoes, sneakers, boots in the trunk of my car. It's just so good, right? Just so good. So he gathered my belongings, get me back upstairs into the apartment. I am frazzled. I don't know left from right, up from down, black from white. My life is over yet again. 2019 is not playing fair. I'm trying to think, what did I do? This karma is eating my ass up. This karma ain't no hoe. So yeah, this karma is not to be played with. Sheesh. So yeah, gather my thoughts. He called the police. I didn't even think about calling the police. I'm calling Wells Fargo. Cancel it, cancel the card, cancel it, cancel it, cancel it, cancel it. Like, not my money, my hard earned fresh paycheck. I ain't did nothing yet. It's 6 a.m. I haven't had time to do nothing. So got that canceled. I'm pretty sure I was able to go to Wells Fargo and get a temp card. I think in 2019 they were still doing it. As of now, I don't think they no longer do that anymore. And this was before I had my credit union and all of that. So yeah, child. They didn't take any of my funds, thank God. That's another story time that's just another story time. But yeah, so then I had to go to DDS. And if you don't know, I will tell you, everybody at the DDS got attitude. Everybody. And then I also called my manager and let her know what had happened, and that, sis, I'm not coming to work. I called my trainer. I'm not working out. I just let everybody know, you're not finna see me. I remember my friend Bree called me while I was in the midst of trying to come up with a game plan. I just was so emotional on the phone with her, like could barely talk, just crying, like it was a mess. So went to DDS. They gave me hell and high water. I had to provide proof of residence, a utility bill, all this birth certificate, all this other bullshit, so I could at least get an identification card. And then they had to mail me my license. So the picture on my identification card, I'm not even showing that. I'm not even going to attempt. I have it, but in the picture, edges all crazy, mascara running, face dry. Because I wasn't even thinking about the fact if I go there, I have to take a picture. That was the last thing on my mind. So that is my mug shot looked better than that picture on that identification card. So y'all will not be seeing that. No. Now the picture on my license looked better because the identification card never came, or it got lost in the mail. Something happened, and then I had to go back in the thick of COVID. I had to schedule an appointment, go take a picture. That was a whole ordeal in itself. So I got all that handled. Next step, so cancel my card, got a temp card. Cancel my bank card, got a temp card. In the process of getting a new ID and license. Next of it, call my insurance. My boyfriend had already called the police for me, handled that because I couldn't do it. I called my insurance company, got that whole process started. Then we had to work out the rental, like finding a rental place that had a car available. Just y'all, I ended up with Red Rover. That's what it's always my thing to nickname my cars. So I ended up with Red Rover. It was a fire engine red Nissan Altima. The Altima or the Maxima. It was nice though, had heated seats. It was a cute little rental. I called it Red Rover. So yeah, had that. Now this happened like I said, this happened December. Whole time we got an open police report. The detectives calling me. The detective had such a piss poor attitude, and in retrospect, I now understand that December holiday season is when a lot of people allegedly get their cars stolen for, to get the insurance money and this, that, and the third. And it didn't help that we left the car running unlocked. So we definitely look like scam artists to him. And that's definitely how he treated me on the phone. And I did not appreciate it. I remember one time I spazzed out on him on the phone. He was very nonchalant and brass and just a complete asshole. And that's just that. Luckily, I don't remember his name. So yeah, long story short, they thought they found my car at the top of the year, like January 9th. Thought they found my car. So from December, I went with that rental through the whole holiday season. Like it was it. Top of the year, January like 8th or 9th, they called me. They thought they found my car. It was another all black 2017 Toyota Corolla. We figured out the mishap because the VIN numbers didn't match. So then thought they found my car, didn't. 2 weeks later, basically a month, around January 19th, 2020, they called me and said that they found my car on the side of the road near the old Atlanta Braves Stadium. Y'all, I have OCD. My car was always clean. Everything about, I'm just a clean, neat person. First of all, the trunk would no longer close. The mirror on the passenger side was gone. Bumper was hanging. Trashed the whole inside of my car, y'all. It was clothes in there, bottles, undergarments, condoms, weed, cars reeked of weed. The aroma of weed was just so thick. It just was a mess. It was something else that was damaged. Oh, the rearview mirror hanging. Like, I don't know what they had going on in there. Of course, all the shoes I had in the trunk were finito. They were gone. And I had my favorite pair of red pumps that I have yet to replace. That was in there. It just everything. My Uggs were in there. It just, ooh. I still cringe thinking about the quality shoes that they just got from my trunk. But the icing on the cake, y'all, my license plate, and I memorized that license plate, RHA 2525. It was in the car. They had put a temp tag on the back. They put a temp tag on the back to make it look like they had just drove off the lot, just purchased it. Like they were professionals, you hear me? Like straight up professionals. That is just what's so crazy to me. So they had my car for a good month living a best life. Then they connected to the Bluetooth in my car because when I turned the car on, I could still see the phone numbers for whoever had joined connected to the Bluetooth in the car. They didn't even bother to erase any of that information. Just didn't give a damn. And I guess they knew why, because the police officers that were assigned to my case, they never found out shit, never followed up about nothing. To this day, I don't know who took my car, where they had it, what they did with it, whatever. I tried to like say, you know, I can clean it up. I can fix this. I can bring it back to life and make it Dior again. But nah, bruh, it wasn't gonna ever be Dior again, and that's just what it was. My insurance company was not willing to pay out the damages, so I drove the car. Once we found the car and they towed it, they told me where they found it at and towed it to a car record service or whatever. I had to pay for the tow. First of all, I didn't ask y'all to tow it. I'm thinking that's a courtesy because this is a police report. Y'all found a stolen vehicle. No. I had to come out of pocket for the tow. Then me and my boyfriend drove it to my job so it could just sit somewhere safe until they came to assess the damages or whatever. Because I still had the rental car. At this point, I'm paying for the rental out of pocket weekly. I can't make this up, y'all. I cannot make this up. Did all of that just for them to determine that due to the fact that we left the car door unlocked, that was negligent, so they would not be covering any cost of the damages or repairs. I can't make this up if I tried. Yeah, so needless to say, yeah, that just gotta go. I'm not coming out. I've already come out of pocket so much. I've been inconvenienced so much. And no one's taking it serious just because this is scam season. That's not my problem. This is what happened. No one cares. So bump it. I just let it go. Just let it go. It was almost paid off. It just, once I sat down and crunched some numbers, it wasn't going to make sense. So yeah, we just February 2020, I got Goldilocks. I literally got Goldilocks right before the world started shutting down because of the pandemic and COVID, of course. So yeah, 2019 started with a bang and ended with a bang. There's one more tragic event that took place during the summer, like July of 2019. I ain't even gonna get into that. I'm gonna save that for another story time, but another tragic event. Because like I said, I had 3 major events happen in 2019 that made me just feel like, what is life? This can't be it. What am I doing wrong? I went left when I should have went right some damn well. Like, what's happening? So, yeah. It all boils down to the fact that 2019 was not my year. It was a very humbling year. I've bounced back from everything because I'm queen of resilience. But yeah, that is the story of how my car got stolen. And this is why I do not bang with the Camp Creek area. Camp Creek would never see me again if I could help it. I have never in my life experienced nothing like that. So that was horrible. I don't wish that on my worst enemy, man. I don't wish jail on my worst enemy, and I don't wish your car getting stolen on your worst enemy, because it was tragic. Tragic. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. I didn't want to make it too long. I just know I promised y'all a story time, and this was one of my good stories I pulled out the bag for y'all. I have like 2 or 3 more of like WTF moments of my life, and I'll give them to y'all whenever the timing is right. But I hope you guys enjoyed my story. I can laugh about it or smile about it now, but it was going through it was it was a lot. So that's facts. That's G. That's me. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye. I hope I was cute.